So we're here in Goslar, and this was one of the first German Christmas markets we ever visited, and we absolutely loved it. Now we're back to see if it still has that same magical charm that we experienced exactly 2 years ago. Follow us along to find out if the Christmas market still holds up and whether you should visit when you're here in Germany.
Okay, so we passed the mushroom stand and we just had to get them again. I love mushrooms, and the mushrooms at the Christmas market just, I don't know, there's some like nostalgia to them. So we got them with the garlic sauce from the same place that we did last time. Oh yeah. And that flavor is perfect. Comes with some nice chunks of onion and a slice of bread. Wow, these are so good. We might have to get another one.
So we've been walking around the Goslar market for about 30 minutes now, and we haven't quite seen the whole thing, but I would say we've seen most of it. It's a pretty small market, but the one thing I absolutely love is, one, it's really close to the train station, so you're not walking a long way in from the train station to the city center to the Christmas market. But the other thing I love is you're just surrounded by these beautiful half-timbered houses. There are over 1,500 half-timbered houses in Goslar here, so just being surrounded by those while being inside the lights of the Christmas market make it absolutely magical. But we need to see if there's anything that has really changed that much since we've had the same mushrooms we did 2 years ago. So let's keep walking around and see if anything has actually changed, or if you've seen it once, then you don't have to go back.
Being closer to the Harz Mountains, we did have to warm up a bit, so we got ourselves some hot cocoa. And, you know, if we're remembering correctly, I think these mugs are just a little different than the ones that we have 2 years ago, but I do remember this same color. So keep an eye out for a mug that you want, and maybe you can take one home. Oh yeah, that's good.
Now, while the Christmas market here in Goslar is absolutely fantastic, I'm going to highly recommend that you actually step outside of the center of the Christmas market and take a walk around the city, because those 1,500 half-timbered houses are absolutely amazing. And just to see this historic architecture in this beautiful setting with the Harz Mountains behind it and the river that runs right through the town, it's something you absolutely have to do, because you do not get this in every single German city. And it's one of the reasons we recommend visiting Goslar, whether you're here for the Christmas market or not, because there's plenty to do and see. Now, if you missed our video of a Goslar day trip not during the Christmas market, make sure to check that out here. But we're about to head back to the Christmas market and get something else to eat. All right, so we got something here that we actually didn't see last time we were in Goslar, and it is a cinnamon liqueur that's made by cloistered nuns, I'm pretty sure, if I'm reading that right, here in the Harz Mountains. So it looked pretty good, and a stand we don't even remember seeing last time we were here, so we had to try it out. Woo. That almost tastes like Big Red gum with a lot of alcohol in it. That is really cinnamony. It's definitely good. I'd say it wakes you up, and it's probably going to warm me up here because it's definitely colder up here in the Harz Mountains. But wow, it's pretty good. And I would say it's really cool that we found something new to try at a market we were at years ago. So make sure to keep your eye out, even if you visit the same Christmas market after quite a few years. Whew. But it is strong.
One thing that I've definitely noticed is a bit different this year is that there's a few things that are new that are maybe a bit more catered to tourists. So right here, there's this electric garden, which I'm sure is much cooler at night. They also have this petting zoo that you can go. They have little goats there. And then there was also this outside of a restaurant. It's like they made this part where you can drink a little, I don't know, fancier. There's like one of those big signs that says, "I love Goslar." So there's a few of those things this year that might be cool to see, but also aren't a must.
All All right, so while it did start to rain here, we came across this stand that had this cheesy bread, not really pizza, just cheesy bread with leeks on it. And we got this in Lübeck just 2 weeks ago at a Christmas market, and it was absolutely delicious. So had to try it here, even though it's not something new, I guess. It was really good. And the cheese, the leeks, and of course, this great German bread. Not quite as good as Lübeck, but still really delicious. Now, one of the things that really surprised me was the forest here in Goslar, and that's because it really stood up to how it was 2 years ago. We were absolutely amazed by it, and man, I'm still amazed by it today. While we're on the outside of it right now, we did walk through it, and it is the best forest at a Christmas market that we have seen so far in Germany. If you know of another Christmas market that has a great forest like this one, make sure to drop that in the comments, because it's one we're going to have to check out next Christmas season here in Germany. And I will say, while researching the Goslar Christmas market, one thing that I did read was that this was actually the first Christmas forest like this here in Germany. And supposedly, it contains over 60 trees. So a couple little fun facts here, but definitely a part you need to check out when you come visit the Goslar Christmas market. So now it's actually raining out. I really wish it would just snow, because it's cold rain and that's no fun. But we decided to get some white Glühwein to warm up, and it was mostly because we absolutely loved this mug here. Kind of this opaque, see-through Goslar mug. It's definitely going to be one we have to keep, so we're just going to walk away with this one. Of course, after paying the fine. Ooh, and that's pretty good for a white Glühwein, which definitely is not my favorite. If you've watched all of our Christmas market videos here in Germany, you'll notice we don't get white Glühwein very often. But if you want to see a whole playlist of those, check it out right up here. Coming back and visiting the Goslar Christmas market was something we absolutely loved. It was great seeing the same lovely Christmas market that we first visited 2 years ago, and seeing some of the similarities, but also some of the differences. So if you visited a Christmas market here in Germany that you absolutely loved, we'd highly recommend going back and visiting it later, because our guess is it still holds that same magical charm it did when you first visited. Plus, it might have a few new things that surprised you, like you saw in this video. So thanks for watching, and while you're here, make sure to check out our other videos about travels across Germany, as well as a few other German Christmas markets that you might want to add to your itinerary. And we'll see you over at those other videos. Bye.